don't do prediction. I'm an analyst. Don't wait for. Don't know what is prediction. Analyst. Know where market will. I should know where market should stop. Prediction is speculating. Chart will direct me, so they are there. They are at the top. Leave the market. Stay in the market. What they do. Don't know what is a prediction right now. I for wait for people to come post market I should or not. That one now for now where they do prediction. Don't know what is prediction. I'm an analyst. Me and my charts. In the way I see, they will don't top. The market chart don't say, oh yeah, come on for market. Based on my information I'm seeing on the chart and the previous run, I'm going to still check the previous record. How they came and everything. That is when I will say, okay, time to stay off the market. No. Anybody can speculate. Even you and I can even wake up now, go to your distance and say Bitcoin is going to 800,000. Nobody will fight you now. That is your own distance. Okay. MGM. GM everyone. People, can hear me? Facebook, can you hear me? People on you hear me? Audible. GM. Happy New. Anyone here? Please, if you can hear me, kindly let me know. All right, I think I'm audible. Right. John Wisdom on YouTube. Every one of you on X and those on YouTube, those on Twitch, those of you watching from X, happy new week. Again, we are here. We are in the new week. Time to do the new week analysis. Time to know how the market goes. How the week is going to go. Nice to have every one of you back again to the very important week for all of us. Very important week for all of us. All right. Era war. You. All right. GM guys. Happy new week, every one of you. You can join Topvee Media on Facebook at Topvee Media Podcast. You can join us on Twitch, Topvee Media, on X, Topvee Media, on YouTube, Topvee, for our weekly analysis. Happy to have every one of you once again. a beautiful week, a week that we expect see the market next level. I'm surprised to see two Uchenna on the space. I saw this Uchenna first. I thought it's our NPA in the menu. All right, welcome to this live stream. A brief week. Please, if you are not hearing me on anywhere you're watching from, kindly drop your message so I will be aware I am audible. Yeah. So this is we go to USDT dominance. As I promised you yesterday that we are going to start from USDT dominance. Know the future of the week. How did we close the week? How did we close the week? Expecting Monday. Are we going to pump? Are we going to dump? We're going to have a successful breakout, or we're going to retrace back to where we're coming from. What candle are we seeing on the weekly and on the monthly of it? Listen, I will not start from the monthly because the monthly we have 1 day to close. So by tomorrow is the end of the day. So that means we have another this thing come next tomorrow. We have an important live stream next tomorrow. The end of the month charts. All right. So, but for now, let's focus on the weekly because weekly is this week will take us to new month. All right. So let's see what the weekly has for us. Right. This is USDT dominance on the weekly. USDT dominance on the weekly. This is the closure session. Like I said yesterday, I want to see if it's going to break out of this trend line. And unfortunately, it did not attempt and reject back. This is what I'm expecting to see if it's going to break. That means it did not reject. That's why I told you I'm expecting a pump and a dump yesterday, right? I told you that I'm expecting these two things to happen because of the candle and because of the trend line, and the market dumped and market. So the all I said yesterday happened the same way. We could not break it. We retraced, market pumped, market dumped. Now this is a new week, a very important time in the market. What are we going to expect for the week? What are we going to expect for the week? All right. Bitcoin holding the dominance very strong. Any small retreat right now from Bitcoin, that coin will be affected. Once Bitcoin is pumping, others will be pumping as well. So most of the coins that pump yesterday, most of them are dumping crazily right now because of Bitcoin's small retracement. So everywhere is turning red. But that's not the problem. Are we bullish for the day? Now for the week, what are we going to expect for the week? Now hear me again. This week, because of this candle, on the weekly candle of USDT, we're going to expect two things again this week. Market will pump, market will dump. This candle need to take the highs. You need to come and take the highs of this candle this week. It's going to happen. It's going to take the highs of this candle. So in case you see Bitcoin dump again, because candle, bullish candle. But the thing is that this candle often pump and dump from the weekly. We pump more now and we'll start dumping. So the pump might be, we might have, if we're starting with the dump, because 12 hours Bitcoin chart is looking very strong momentum, but that kind of candle always give us a dump. But because we are on this movement, we might have within the 12 hours, we might have 6 hours something dump, and the market continue. So my most important concern is Asia going to confirm this bullish movement. If Asia does not confirm it this morning, their first and second candle, that means we still have some good retracement because of this weekly candle. So this candle is a concern for the week. And this candle will enable the USD dominance on the daily to pump and the dump. So expect an up movement today and a dump as well. Now, USDT dominance on the daily. How did it close? Very bearishly. Very, very bearish. Remember, I just gave you analysis for the week, not for the day. The week, we'll have, in between the week, we'll still have a day of retracement and a pump. Now, the daily close, what is going to happen today, Monday? The USDT dominance on today closure is very bearish. Therefore, as you're going to be seeing market retracing now, an opportunity for you to look into the market and see what you can enter, because this daily candle is probably my pump to this point, my pump to this my trend line. Sometimes they will pump up to this place, sometimes they will pump up to this place and start dumping for the whole day. Whole day it will be dumping. So I don't know if this first 4 hours. So for now, do not enter the market. Watch. Let us see the first 2 hours of the market. Because what this candle does is this. If it opens, it will pump the market, to pump USDT dominance. Sometimes to this point, to this half, sometimes it will take it to this high and start dumping it. So within this Asia Open, let us see if we're going to go up to this point and start dumping it, or if we're going to dump from here. So don't rush to enter the market now. If you have not entered at 109, hold on. Let us see the market. This is Monday. This is the open of the day. The good news is that today is going to be bullish, because USD dominance is very, very bearish. Very, very bearish. USD dominance is very bearish for the day. So only thing I'm waiting for now is little pump and the dump, or I start dumping from here. So just give it a little time, 1 hour, 2 hours. Like I used to teach you people every Monday. Market direction used to start once the 4 hours hit 1 hour plus 1 hour 20, 1 hour 30 minutes. The original market movement will start. Anything that is happening now, you might be seeing fake out. But once the candle reach 1 hour plus, original market direction will start. So I will advise you to hold on a bit, because what the function of this candle is that the next market open, take half of it. Next market open, we need to take half of the candle or take to the top of this candle, and now the dump will continue. And one crazy thing about this kind of candle is that when it's dumping, what it dumps is it's not going to end tomorrow. It will still close bearishly, open tomorrow, continue dumping. That's one thing about this candle. Whenever this candle appears, if this candle appear on 4 hours, the 4 hours go dump for like, correct, maybe 4 hours into 4 or 5 go dump. So because of this bearish marabuzu on 4 hours of USD, normally when we have marabuzu before now, it's supposed to be a continuation of a dump. It's supposed to continue dumping immediately, because it's marabuzu, right? It's a bearish marabuzu. It's supposed to have continuation immediately, dump immediately. But because market movement these days normally change, so we cannot see marabuzu now rush and enter market. But if it's before, we'll enter market, we'll go on long, because bearish USD dominant on 4 hours is very bearish. Just to long immediately. But these days, market is changing, because those who are smart to catch what they are doing. So what are you going to do? If you have not entered market since, you want to enter now, I will advise you wait more. Market is not going to give you the original movement. Today is Monday. In the next 1 hour, around 2 hours. If once 2 hours is gone, enter 1 hour plus inside these 4 hours, the original market direction will start. So this is Marabozo. Marabozo is supposed to give us a dump on the USD dominance, but you end up seeing that these 4 hours will not give us a pump. Or it will dump. So just chill, watch the market, because you did not enter early. Your punishment is that you're going to watch. But if you want to do a risk entry, very well, you can. And if you want to do risk entry, you can, because the day bullish. But if you want to listen to me, because you did not enter early, I will say chill. Market is not running away. You get good. Let's see what this Marabozo will do. This bearish Marabozo. Because this daily candle confirms the bearishness of USD dominance. But the day, first of all, need to pump and come here. Take half of the candle or up to this body close of the candle, start dumping. So let us observe the market. Give market few hours and enjoy it. The day, or from according to what USDT dominance is saying. But let us go and see what Bitcoin is saying. Let's see how Bitcoin closed. So let's go to altcoin. Let's see what altcoin is saying. All right. So altcoin on total 3, altcoin try to, after this breakout attempt reject, come to break down here again. It rejected again. Now we are coming back a kind of retest. We want to see if this guy is going to come back in here, pumping break here, or is he going to come, or is he going to just test here, dumping. Want to see. But what is the daily saying? What is the daily saying of altcoin? Altcoin is saying, hey, that means altcoin will pump. Some altcoin is going to do crazy numbers today. Here, what we see here. So because this is a pattern, we need to see confirmation, right? Now on the weekly of altcoin, on the weekly, okay, if you could remember yesterday, I said I want to see how this evening star will close. If you remember yesterday when I was doing analysis, I said I want to see the closure of this evening star. The body close of this candle is important to me. Remember, that was what I said. And you can see that was a heavy rejection. There was a heavy rejection on the candle. So the rejection shows that we're going to have a little dump. A little dump. That dump will confirm what USDT dominance daily candle is saying. This candle is going to give us dump, a pump on altcoin because of this candle. It's going to give us a pump, dump. But the good news is that there was a big rejection. Was the continuation of the dump. Only thing you're going to, most of altcoin are going to dump today. They're going to dump, and they will still pump today. So the level of altcoin pump determine this candle. We're going to start dumping first. If we're going to pump first, or the dump. But this pattern now, pattern that formed right here, we need to see tomorrow if this evening star, because after evening star form, we want to see the breakout of this trend line. We want to see the confirmation if it's going to break out, close, bodily close, or if it's going to break out and reject and come back inside here again. So for now, the evening star is not yet valid until the day is over. because there's a heavy rejection star. This candle now indicates that we're going to have a pump and a dump on altcoin today. Now on Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance also looks strong a little bit because it has a little rejection towards the upside. The pattern so tried to rise but failed to rise. Failed to rise and dump. Altcoin will be pumping as heavy as Bitcoin today. It's gonna pump. If it pumps here, that means Bitcoin pumping more than altcoin. If Bitcoin is then looking at the daily. The daily is looking bullish. Daily is not. It's not even bullish. It's bullish. Daily, Bitcoin dominance is bullish. So probably we might see in the middle of today where Bitcoin will be pumping more than altcoin, which has already happened today. Bitcoin will be very heavily pumping more than altcoin because the dominance on the daily is looking a little. This is dodgy plus dodgy. Bearish candle plus equals to double dodgy. Gives you a Bitcoin dominance is going today. Two movement up. Now for Bitcoin, I want to confirm the weekly candle. What is it? Candle. Okay, thank you. Right. So Bitcoin on the weekly. I said before, Bitcoin was coming after this long time. Bitcoin tried to make this the third up here. From a some pattern. Jump. Now have another rejection. The breakout again. Have another rejection again on the break, which failed to take this previous movement. What does it mean? It means that this pattern right here likely going to fail. So we're going to have a little dump and a pump up. It means that this pattern likely going to fail. The rejection was much and it failed to take out this low. We're going to have a little dump. Bitcoin pumping. So this week candle also, we're going to put our eye on, especially for this week, it's going to take us into a new month. So we're going to just put our eye on how the weekly. And again, 3 months candle is going to close Bitcoin 3 months chart. Losing Bitcoin 3 months chart. Closing tomorrow. 2 days. 2 days. Next tomorrow. So it is important also take Bitcoin 3 months chart. How the candle close. But for now, it's still looking bullish. This month's chart is still looking bullish. So we need to see the closure of 3 months candle next 2 days. So what are we seeing right here? We are watching this movement because of this failure of this weekly. Not bodily close very well. It has a heavy rejection towards the downside. Not take this previous close. Therefore, supposed to give us up, supposed to validate Sinister. But we're gonna just put our eye how it's gonna be this week. We need to see how it's gonna be this week. All right. Nobody is an island. But for me, the breakout towards the downside failed already. And this thing now is turning to a pattern. Not turning to pattern. Not gonna turn to a pattern. So let's see, we're gonna have for the week. Inside this week that the market is gonna pump. We're gonna have a dump inside this week. So within the week, either one or 2 days or few or some maybe 12 hours dump. Because if you look at Bitcoin on track, it's looking bullish, but that candle always give a bearish first. So we're likely we might see hours dump, or most times and pump inside 12 hours. And the other 12 hours pump because USDT daily is. Let's see how it goes. But for now, our advice, not in the market, just hold on. You might get a better entry. Not if you not get 109, hold on. Get a better entry. Get my stick. Now, Bitcoin on the daily. I told us before that Bitcoin is forming a pattern. It's forming a reversal pattern, and I've been shouting that it's almost there. So when we did this inverse head and shoulder and move, we retest it. I told us this is not just a retest pattern, forming a reversal pattern. But this reversal pattern will be very clear to you when you see something like this. Anytime you see that we already this W, that is when your eye will clear. For now, you might not understand this pattern because probably you're not a chart. You don't do candlesticks pattern. You're going to understand this pattern very soon. When you see this, you're going to understand it. So we are bullish. Bitcoin is about to make a massive movement. Now, on the 4 hours, I told you people already, when Bitcoin did this, told us that normally this is a pattern supposed to pump from here. But because I'm already aware that they used to extend it, and they extended it again, make another pattern here. So their own is to, but some of you will not understand it. Let me show you what they're going to do. Let me show you some charts. That very soon when you see this Bitcoin, after it have make like when it's around 116 or 118, your eye will be very open. Yeah, then it now look like this chart for you. See how this chart is looking. When you see this chart come here, this chart now you now understand this thing. Or now look like Tigras have entered $1. Hey Jesus. Tigras $1. Oh God. 1 point something dollars. Ah, Jesus Christ. 0.7. No. Tigras. I've been shouting since, guys. Watch this young man. Look at it. 0 point something dollars. When it was forming on this pattern, I know some people don't understand it. It formed yesterday, right? And retested it. You see it. Continuation. $1 just in 2 days. Imagine what will happen. Those that took the action, those that took the information. So this is what Bitcoin, this is what you're going to see Bitcoin very soon. and then your eye will open. When this thing happen, test. So those that missed this grass yesterday supposed to enter the retest and continue the movement. So now grass is already now grass has broken the resistance, right? So let me remove this. Now we're looking for next resistance, which is this one. And the young man is almost breaking it, has broken it. So we're waiting for going to reject next resistance. It's breaking it. It's moving. It doesn't even want to stop. So let's see if it's going to reject and come inside again. Come inside because of this resistance. If it doesn't, next place you're going to expect it. Yeah. Next stop. We're expecting the next stop here for a retest. So in case you have not entered, so be watching out of these three movements. If you see it retest any of these three, use the opportunity and enter. It doesn't retest, sorry. You can look for another token. Market these days now does not wait for anybody. I've been shouting for you people. Put your eye that market is about to move. Class is okay. Yeah, from where I told people yesterday. This morning it tested the cut off yesterday. Already moving. So watch it within this trend line. If it's gonna, in case you want to trade class, right? It might hit any of these things, can draw it backward, especially this one. Maybe it here and draw it back. It retest back here. We are going to see grass. It will be next place that is going to have a little this thing, $1.1. We are going to see $1 is a will have node. Not stop for any of this guy. Maybe here. Where to stop for any of these guys. Once you reach this one, where to stop for any of them. Just know that guy not seeing anybody's face, because I heard they're going to do some unlock by next month, next 2 months. So the guy's name is up front. It's not seen backward. Something with so many tokens which I've been mentioning for people to buy on. Very soon you're going to see fat coin like this, dog like this, Doge. You're going to see them running like mad people like this. Those that took action, that's on your glass movement. So this how you're going to see Bitcoin very soon. When pattern is forming, most people don't understand chart pattern. Same thing with ENA. You see ENA. Hope you have seen ENA. Have you seen ENA, right? See ENA, right? When you see ENA here, see this trend line. Yeah, ENA will come tell on alpha. Because this one, over bullish is what I'm seeing. This one is over bullish since. ENA will just come do $1 very soon. Pump, take all-time high very soon. So most of these tokens are, in fact, go and check the tokens I post. Go there and start your bull run. Once Bitcoin do some retest today, go and start your bull run. Enter, look for chart, put them. Look for anyone that is like this now. In fact, almost everything I posted have a good chart like this. Look for them like this. Look for any retest. Enter. Everything I posted is looking as good as all these charts. You see MYX, $15. See when I've been telling people, you see it, $15. Very soon it's about to go and hit the resistance. They are not seeing anybody. Their name is up. You see, what is his name? You see that bless that this guy is talking about, right? You see hype. Why is that hype? See hype. Hype have done 47 and retreat is on retracement. See hype, right? So when we're talking about chart, I don't want to talk about Gauzier that closed his chart. When we're talking about chart, by the grace of God, you don't just read charts, read chart and read. When I tell people something is cooking, something is cooking. The only mistake I can tell you that I made was leaving my position at Bitcoin at 98, closing early, looking for a retest, market failed to retest. The first Bitcoin movement of 74, I entered it. I closed and start looking for a test. Believe me. Second Bitcoin pump of it, I was looking for the test at 102. So these are the mistakes I have ever made. If not, this community is supposed to be one of the community with big time, because we're supposed to ride that 98 to 124 and ride it down and move up with it now. So are very, very set, ready to move. You can see you, right? Look at you. Powers. Look at you. Set, ready. Hit on C. Solana don't have time for anybody now. Solana have done 210 just now. See Solana. Solana don't have time for anybody. See it. Does not have time for. I'm telling people now. Market has formed pattern. I'm telling people. So my own is to research and talk as the math piece. I'm telling people, we see hype. My own is to talk. You see ton 227. They are all ready. Ton, the only difference between them and ton is that ton is not that fast. Ton is supposed to be around here now by now. Ton is supposed to be around $3. Ton is supposed to be moving in the same pace with them. So my own is to see the movement and tell you. Anyone I want to enter. Open the chart. Look for the one that have this W or evening morning star. That a whole lot of them are ready. I don't know which one to open and leave the other. Look at Pengo, ready. Dog, ready. Look at even this Evo has pumped and is on retest. Very soon it will continue his pump. Look at MYNT, ANVT, waiting. Astra. All of them are prepared. So look for anyone and enter. HUSDT have pumped retest. Pump is pumping again. Another retest again. So take anyone out of the whole thing I post and find your entry. I'm talking about Ethereum. This one's now OGs. They are ready. I'm talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin own is that this Bitcoin movement here. See this Bitcoin second movement here. When Bitcoin is going to face a good this thing now is here. This previous pump we're supposed to pump. It's going to be the first retest of Bitcoin. So you can likely be watching out for Bitcoin at this level. Retests. And on retest. These are places that Bitcoin is going to pause. So this is where we're going to be. Bitcoin will come here 113. Once Bitcoin hit 113 now let's say a little, or 113.9. Now retreat, because this is the first pattern. This is the first pattern where it's supposed to pull off small and break it from here. But 170. Nobody's waiting. Market is not waiting for you. I've told you people, my own is to make research. Every bull run starts in the month of September. Every bull run starts September ended. And if you're an old follower here who is sincere, remember I told you that every year, once you reach that year date in September, the pattern forms and ready to move. So I have done a whole lot of research. That's why I keep telling the community. If you watch until now, talking about the pump, people are still watching. Everybody is still watching. If we are going to dump, a lot of people are still scared. Are we gonna the dump is if is it over? Because we are all targeting as low as 105, 98, but they form the pattern. We have to follow them. If they want to retest, if they come here and decide to retest and go down, we'll still follow them. If they come here and want to retest, we'll follow. But for now, I'm not seeing any retest from the previous record. Bull run starts in the month of September ending. And September ending, they started forming pattern for us. We don't have option than to forget whatever we have in our brain and follow the market lead. My own is to follow this chart like a fool. I have used my brain before, it no work. I have used every other thing, it's not working. Chart works for me. So I follow this and the pattern. Once I see the pattern form, I am entering. You can see where I write bull on 2025. This is where the last dump happened. 109, 176. This is where the last dump happened yesterday. That was a big spike and dump and reject up that. That's why I put this bull in 25 because I'm keeping my record. If I take you if I take you down now, you even see I can even show you 2021 where I have all the records because all of them. This is how I used to check all the market, the entire market, because I don't want to miss any information on the market. I keep all those things for a record because next bull run is coming. Bull run is not ending this year. So we're expecting more bull runs coming. So if I don't keep my chart up to date, I will not be able to know. I might be missing some information in the market. So because I don't want to miss any information in the market, that's why I'm all keeping my records ready. Kind of load where this trading view, kind of load where this laptop carry. And now I know why my engineer say it must be big laptop. So a small laptop cannot do this streaming. It's not possible. He was saying that I thought it was joke. I said, why is this guy demanding for big laptop? Small laptop cannot do this streaming app kind of load. This thing needs to carry plugins in there. YouTube is there, Facebook is there, Twitch is on, many things are on there at the same time. So small laptop can never do this thing. Then I said I should go and buy a new laptop. I thought this was it. For this laptop now. Why he said I should buy. So all these things I'm marking here. All these things I'm marking here. These are previous market move. This one now. This is my range target for beer season 6. This is my own forecast for beer season. Around 44 or 46,000. This is my range beer season, right? These are my forecast for beer season. Now, this is I think that should be the beer season. This is beer season of 2020. This is where the last drop of beer season of 2021 after the bull run. This was my this was over there. Now this is bull run 2021. For you to see that my chart, I don't turn my chart upside down. I don't know whether you don't read chart reach like this. So look at 2021 bull run. When did we start? We formed the first leg. We came down here. See the first leg. Tuesday, September 21, the leg formed. 20 September 21, 2021, the leg market form reversal pattern. What happened? When people were thinking, are you sure that are we not still beer? Are we not still dumping? What happened? Bull run start. Like play. People think say they come back. They pump. More test, they pump. And so people from September, look at this September. Look at the first pump. See it. September 29. Like joke, it's coming back, it's not coming back. It's not up. What is today's date? 29. They play. What is today's date? 29. What is 29 September 2021? They play. No go read charts. They playing. Let me take it to 27. Your chart, you don't read them. It's like this. See my chart. I don't read them scatter. So I have gone through my chart from till where this chart end. So keep playing. You cannot see the noise anywhere on tier because people are waiting for fundamental news. When government will announce say bull run don't start. People they wait for fundamental news. Nobody keep chart record. See how many of you don't read on a chart read 2018. Look at it. The first bull run. Look at where the chart end. I don't read my chart reach where Bitcoin chart end. This is 2017 bull run. Then I don't know what in the crypto, but because I have to study, the record is here. Now this is where the bull run starts. Look at the pattern again. Same pattern. Now we reverse. Market reverse. Form the first leg in the month of what? In the 17th of September. 17th September 2017. The leg form. What happened? September 23, 24, 25, 26. What happened? Bull run don't start. See them. Pump. Like play. It didn't come back again. See them. Now bull run. Like play. You know come again. Up. See them. Now so you go. Bull run. He never come back again. Back to that place again. September. Now they start. Until he reach the top. Look at the top here. Here the 2017 bull run end. At what? 19,833. Bull run end. In the month of what? December. Over. What happened? Dump. Market started dumping. Like play. So market dump. So I have gone through the charts. I'm not telling you when I'm telling you enter market, prepare for September, is because from the record, what market do what? Market does repeat over and over again. That was why you saw me playing that message yesterday. So I can listen to Livermore, those ones that have done trading in the years before us. They will tell you that the record, it will repeat again and again. So I have read my Bitcoin that till the end. So I don't know you. So when they talk for space, if you come to talk, you go first of all ask yourself whether you don't read your chart, reach from beginning to end of your chart. Or how many of I have read this chart from beginning where chart start to the end. Even I read to a point I don't go 2026, create my own listing for 2026. So I don't know how dedicated you are to your charts. So when you see me looking for the bottom inside September ending, I know why I'm looking because it is there on the record. There on the record. You want now? I can still show you one of the worst dump of Bitcoin. I can show you here. Let me look for the one of the worst dump of Bitcoin ever. I think I mark it let me see if I one day dump of Bitcoin, one of the worst daily dump of Bitcoin. 2020 was one day that Bitcoin dump waiting no knife. think this one should be yes season of 2020. So when you are waiting for Bitcoin to come down again, to come and meet you, sorry, don't leave you, don't go. I swear it's doing like that since. Once you move, it don't move. Once you don't move for September, name is sorry. No, we'll see him again. Let me look for that was dump. There's a mark. Dump, the highest dump of 1 day dump of Bitcoin. That was 1 day Bitcoin dump. See Bitcoin and Solana, I saw that daily dump. That dump, if you see the line, that should be that 420. You know, I saw that dump chart. I saw that daily dump. Yeah, I think it should be Ethereum from 4,001. 1 day, Ethereum did one daily dump from 4,000 something to 1,000 something 1 day. From 4,000 something dump to 1,000 something 1 day, 1 day dump. I think Bitcoin have done such dump before. I think this one should be COVID dump. This one should be around COVID for the bull run. So see this kind of dump now. These are the kind of dump that used to happen before the bull run. So you will not be surprised of this dump that we just had. These are the kind of dumps that do happen in the bull run. If you look at this dump now that happened on September 7, 2021 before the bull run. The market dump from 52,000 market dump to what? To 42,000. 1 day dump. This is exactly what happened last week, where we fall from 113 or something to 108. So all these things, market does repeat itself again. If you have gone through your chart from beginning to end, you could have known that bull run don't really show. This thing has happened before. It repeated again this year, last week. After that, you see market doing consolidation. Now market will now start forming, dump again, form a pattern. On that very date, 2021, September 21, it formed the leg of a movement. 20 September, Otilo, movement don't start. And some people will say, we are done, are we done dumping? Some people will be speaking English. Are we sure we are done dumping? See them now. Are we sure we are done dumping? It's not up. Do you see anything dump again? And so you begin the pump. From what price? Last dump was 40,000. 40,700. The last dump of September 2021. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you. 46,000, 68,000, almost $69,000. It did double top. This is double top of 20. This is the end of the bull. Finish. Over. Dump. Dump starts. From there, market operate dump. From 60 something thousand, operate dump down to 30 something thousand. Within 2022, market now started building up again. That's why I said, join me 2026. Let us go down from the top to down. 2026, 2027, let's go down. So we can start investing into the crypto market from the bottom. People that invested here when this market formed this pattern is 2022. People that invested here, market dumped to what? Look at the price. 33,000. Market dumped here. Now, there was another dump also. That was that more dump. Yeah, look at the last dump here. Before. I think this is the last dump of bear season. Get it here. 17,700 and something. This is what year? 2022. Now, people that invested here, even if you buy Bitcoin here, even if you have $2,000, even if you use only $2,000 and buy some unit of Bitcoin here at this dump, if you are cashing out by December this year, my bro, Even if it's Ethereum you bought, that time Ethereum was around 900. I catch now by December. Anybody will cross your lane for your village. If you know that format, Ahmed, this is when to invest after the bull market. The dump will happen. You invest for the next cycle. That's why I told you people that we came at the ending of the cycle. We came at the third time. So now, 2026, join us. Let us do the market. Let's from the top and go to the bottom. By then, you have money from Bitcoin, bull run. You have money from bear sitting. Now you can now invest in any project that is coming. By then, Bitcoin will dump. Everything will dump. Then let us go into the market and find out so we can invest for 4 years where the cycle will start and run it to the up. Because now, see the good news now about the market is that Bitcoin, example, Bitcoin has done all-time high of what? 124,000, right? Now, because Bitcoin have done all-time high of 124,000, which is this one. So this is the all-time of Bitcoin. Now, the good news is that liquidity is left here. The leftover is here. That means Bitcoin must surely come back to 124,000. That means if you enter Bitcoin now, you are going to bring you back to 124,000. It's a must. It's there. Now, if Bitcoin come here and take the highs of this 124,000 and create a new highs, whether it's 160, what does it mean? It means that after we see a bear season, the bear season takes us to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000. That means we are still going back to 100 and something thousand. Anywhere this bull run end, we are going to go and take the highs again. That means 100 and something thousand will become a normal thing for Bitcoin. So you see how good it is to be a trader. Therefore, when you get the lows of Bitcoin, whether it's 50,000 or bear season or 30,000, that means if you invest any amount you invest, wait for 4 years, Bitcoin is going to do another all-time high and take the highs of whatever that we'll see at the end of this. So this is the reason why you should not joke with financial market, especially this thing we are doing. You use your time to study. I just came into this crypto, but I have studied my chart from beginning to end. I have shown you I have read my chart from beginning to the end where the chart started. Because while I'm losing money, I'm researching why I lost my money, why I should not lose again. Because I saw something good in time introducing it to you. That's why I'm telling you to give it to your time, give it your time, give it your all. You cannot be doing this thing and be doing another work. You must have to be a good analyst first. You must have to understand this chart. That is why you can be able to find out where the market is going to when we are hitting the top and when we are hitting the lows. I don't need anyone to predict the market for me. I know the market, I know the chart because I've taken my time to study. That's why I can be able to tell you, market is forming pattern. No, bull run don't start to, the leg don't form. Because I have dedicated my time to. I cannot see this thing as a part time. This thing is more than oil and gas company. This is more than oil and gas. This thing can build you petrol station. This thing can build you. This thing can take you to the government house. So if this thing can take me to government house and make me a governor and a president of a nation, why wouldn't I put my oil here? There is money here. This is oil money. I have to put my oil. So join me 2026. Let's do this thing. This is good though. We have not seen the money now, but I'm telling you it's good. From my research I've done, I just show you that I've read my chart to where the chart started. It's good. It's good. If you have done 2 cycles and you dedicated your time reading this chart, by now, I swear to God, if you are a good person, by now you're a billionaire. In dollars, not in naira. If you have done 2 bull run and you dedicated your time in reading chart, by now you're a billionaire. So join us. Let's go from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top. Let us do a fresh cycle, you and I. If you are lucky, now I'm teaching you now. Learn this thing because I don't know how busy I'm going to become 26. One company might come and hire me, tell me, guy, stay with us. No, they do this thing alone. Just one bank can come and tell me to be analyzing their stock to know when they will buy stock and when they will leave stock. And they might be paying me thousands of dollars. I might not be coming to live stream every day. I'm busy with Donald Trump next year. Reading chart for Donald Trump. Who knows? I might be in the Wall Street next year, working with the Wall Street traders. So now that we are here, it because by next cycle, 2026, where we're going to be going down, we cannot do for one cycle together. That you and I not be better. There's something good here. Forget the money. We are losing money. Yes, something good is here. The money we are losing is part of the school fees you're going to pay. Something good is here. Dedicate your time here. Something good is here. Something more than good. There is hope here. There is hope. If there's no hope, I could have stopped. I have a lot of money I've spent in production of movies. I have cameras, I have equipment, I have podcast office. I stopped everything just for me to study charts. Do my social media. Focus on my podcast. My studio, things to open my studio is in Lagos. Full studio, everything is in Lagos. But I stopped. Just let me finish. Let me concentrate on this chart. Let me get done with this. Let me become a pro here first. I will continue other things. Something good is here. Something good is here. Put your time. Put your mind. Try it. Give it a try. Something good is here. If it's not good, I will tell you that it's not good. But something good is here. I'm not going to deceive you. I have seen people who have done this thing before. I have seen analysts, those analysts that have done this thing before us. They say something good is there, and I enter into. I find out that something good is there. Put your time into this thing. Study your charts. Invest your time. Buy gadgets. I don't eat good food. Not because I'm investing on this thing. I want to study this. I go broke for this. I have invested a lot of money. If I show you around how many, I show you how much I've invested here for me to be able to. This is a lifetime business. There is no rush in trading. Relax. This is a lifetime. This thing will give you money lifetime. This thing will build you oil and gas company. Relax. Something good is here. No rush. Go and open Google. Type about CZ. These ones are billionaires in dollars. So if they can do it within how many years? So why don't we try our own? From now to next cycle, you and I will be happy we came into this thing. Something good is here. I will not repeat it again. So, Jam to every one of you. I wish all of us a wonderful and a good season. But remember, good season is not the end of crypto. Bear season is the sweetest. Because why bull season is noisy is because of for traders. Bear season is for us traders. For traders does not do bear season because they are not futures traders. Their season, their cycle ends. They don't have ending. Back to back. So any money you have lost, relax. Bull run finish. Bear season starts. Bear season is almost 3 years. Imagine that you short Bitcoin for 3 years, for 2 years, for 1 year. You know, guys, something good is here. GMGM once again, every one of you have a beautiful week ahead. If you have any question on Facebook or on YouTube, want to ask, kindly come to X on Topvee Media on X. Come to Topvee Media on X. The space is open, and they drop your question or ask your question. For now, I'm wishing every one of us successful bull run season. Bull run has started. We are going to watching for updates. Market go up, retest. We're going to be seeing retest. Mark, we're going to see retest. Market pump retest. We're going to be seeing retest. We're going to see some retestment for people to enter. Retest, move. Retest, move. That's how it's going to be. So use your entry. Look for your favorite coin. While we are opening spaces, if you are researching, if you are seeing any coin pumping anywhere, any news anywhere, any coin pumping the spaces, you tell us, oh, this one is pumping. We're going to enter. Keep some, even if it's $50, 100 aside that we can use to be shoving those emergency coin that will be coming out that are pumping crazily. Because next week now, meme coins will go parabolic. So be active. It's not time to sleep. Whatever you can catch from market, catch from now to December before we enter the beer season, especially. So that is it for me for this week. We are bullish for the day, and for me, my bull run has started. I don't know about you. GM from here, 9:13 a.m. right here in Asia. See you guys on the space, and have a beautiful week. Bye for now. Until the next time.